The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're gonna talk about man, 600 members, man, just went off on Mimo600, man, for him. Low-key dissing Munna, Duke, and Youngin after they passed. Let's jump straight into it. Well, we all know Munna, Duke, and Mimo wasn't on good terms when Duke passed. We all know it's a lot of conspiracies on Munna Duke popping MEM600. It's a lot of conspiracies that, you know, they dropped his low and, you know, they responsible for his car getting lit up and his cousin Boo Man tragically passing away. So if that's the case, then we can't really expect Mimo to show some compassion and some love to do. The one thing that I felt like Mimo should have kept to itself was, you didn't have to go public and let people know, bro, how you felt about Duke. You could have just not said nothing. Sometimes the best answer is no answer, bro. Just because you felt that way, that don't mean the whole 600 felt that way. Just because, you know, Munna Duke didn't like you, that don't mean the whole O Block was feeling that way towards you. I feel like Mimo put himself in a lot of situations on dissing and trolling, and a lot of times it don't really pan out on the good side of him, you know? My personal opinion, I feel like Mimo did too much trolling after he signed to OTF. You know, if anybody remember his first videos, all his music videos was in O Block. O Block was messing with him heavy, you know. Right after he got signed to OTF and he got a big head and he started popping it and dissing people and he fell out with THF Crack and a whole bunch of people he started falling out with. You started to see that a lot of O Block members started to slick, really started falling out with Mimo. And once Vaughn passed away, I felt like that was it. That was his last hope of you know, reconciling anything or getting things back right. But I personally feel like Mimo, bro, you too old for this, bro. You know, I expect this for some younger members or some younger dudes, but bro, you too old for this, bro. You know, but I understand, you know, dudes trolled you, dudes played with you when they was here. You know, if you felt like they was responsible for those type of, you know, things that happened in your life, I can understand why you felt that way. But bringing something to the internet like that, it didn't make you tough. You didn't win the battle and you didn't win the war, bro. At the end of the day, everybody gonna sit here and look at you like a goofy and say that you trolling, you clout chasing, you know what I'm saying? So it just wasn't worth it to me. You know, I feel like, bro, you already push a piece. You know, you done sat down with Ruger. You know, you a grown man now. I could put it like that, bro. You ain't that little dirty little kid that was coming up under 600 with the messed up teeth, bro. It's like you the big dog from over there, bro. So lead them dudes in the right direction, bro. We didn't have enough of the dissing and the trolling and back and forth, bro. We didn't have enough of people losing their life, bro. I just feel like at this point in your life, bro, it should be about all positive things. And if you do got something bad to say about somebody, bro, keep it off the internet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, your hood just showed you, bro, that they just chose dude over you, bro. So that goes to show you, bro, that everybody in your hood ain't standing on what you saying. Because if you was a big dog from your hood, whatever you say, everybody would stand on. If Vaughn came out and said something that he wasn't messing with somebody, you think another O Block member gon' pity back and try to correct what he said? No. They gonna stand on what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? You gonna follow the leader. Mimo, you ain't no leader. You know, it's not nothing against your music or anything like that, but bro, you not the leader of 600, bro. You can't make no call like that, bro. A lot of dudes feel some type of way about Duke losing his life, bro. He was a major figure, bro, in O Block, bro. A major figure with the BDs, bro. You can't wipe that man history out, bro, and feel some type of way because y'all had a problem, bro. Because 600 love that man, bro. So at the end of the day, bro, just always remember, bro, and this goes to anybody, bro. Sometimes it's best not to say something, bro, if you don't have something good to say. You know what I'm saying? Just because you and somebody was beefing when they passed away, bro, it's over with, bro. That person gone with, bro. That vengeance and that envy and that hatred, bro, should be gone with that person, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy D's Media signing out. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's say these kids, it ain't never too late. But 600 members, man, just went off on Mimo600 for sneak dissing Munna Duke after he passed away. But at the same time, like everybody, they say that dude was supposed to be responsible for popping Mimo and responsible for his cousin losing his life. So if that's the case, that would make sense why dude trolling him to the end. But bro, you too old for that, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?